Hey everybody, I'm Fox,
And I'm Adam.
and this is the Snow Globe Show, where we put you in the center of the action.
That means you get to enjoy this show in 360 degrees. Feel free to explore your surroundings by using your finger to move across a touchscreen, or by using a mouse to navigate your way around the show.
This show is about combustion. Now, combustion is a chemical reaction that results in a release of energy. Combustion requires 3 ingredients. Ingredient number 1 is something called fuel. Now, fuel is the thing that will change or burn in your reaction, like the wick of this candle.
The next ingredient we need is something called an oxidizer. And oxidizers are food for that reaction. And well, most of the time, it's going to be the oxygen in the air around us.
Finally, we need something called heat. Now, there are several different sources of heat.
We can use friction.
We could use light,
We could use electricity.
and my favorite, fire. So by combining these 3 things, we get combustion. Now, you may have seen someone light a candle before. It's not the most exciting thing. So if we want to make this bigger, we're going to have to add more fuel. So let's see what Adam has over there.
So over here, I have something called lycopodium powder. Lycopodium powder is a powder released from the spore of a plant, the powder of which is both very dry and very fatty. So it makes for a great fuel. Let's see what happens when these 3 ingredients mix rapidly. Ready? In 3, 2, 1.
Whoa. Very cool. Well, by adding all of that fuel at once, we can see that we got a much faster, more exciting reaction.
Here, let me get that for you. There we go. Perfect. There we go.
All right. So that lycopodium fuel was a solid, but not every fuel has to be solid. In these balloons, we have a gas called hydrogen.
Now, you might notice that these balloons are floating because hydrogen, like helium, is a gas that is less dense than the air around us.
But unlike helium, hydrogen is highly flammable, which means getting some heat a little too close to these balloons will result in a pretty big explosion.
Well, let's not be too close to this reaction.
In that case, Adam and I will be using these devices, these things that we call proximity enhancement devices, which means we get to stay far away from the explosion.
Well, let's see what happens when these 3 ingredients combine in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, those explosions might have reminded you of fireworks. Another really great characteristic of fireworks are the great colors that we get to see.
Now, we can achieve these different colors by introducing different elements into those chemical reactions. What Fox and I have here are 2 spray bottles, each one containing the same liquid fuel, but a different element dissolved inside. Fox's contains an element known as strontium, while mine contains copper. Let's see what happens when each of these fuels, mixed with those elements, meets our source of heat and the air around us, beginning with Fox. Fox's strontium produced a kind of red-colored fire, while my copper produces, well, let's see. We get more of a green-colored flame there.
By combining these elements, we can make a really cool looking effect.
Now, what's really great is that, well, whether you enjoy these color sprays, the large explosions, that fireball, or even the lighting of that candle, all of our combustion reactions require the same 3 ingredients.
We need our fuel, the thing that burns or changes in the reaction.
We need our oxidizer, that's the food for the reaction to keep it going.
And we need our source of heat. So, thanks for watching, and we hope to see you again soon.